あ、あ、あ、あ、あ。
Father spoke not a single word to me today. Before long, I fear I might forget the sound of his voice.
Please, sister, you weep and wail like a common girl. Show some composure. Father has a kingdom to rule, a kingdom engaged in a historic endeavor. He has more important duties than to pamper a spoiled child.
Yes.
You speak as if Father's duties include anything more than licking the boots of these dignitaries. It is inconceivable he cannot spare the time to break bread with his daughter.
You speak out of insolence and ignorance, Roland.
I speak only the truth. He leaves all the cumbersome tasks to the Wolforts and Minister Patria.
A king's word is to be obeyed.
And what of his subjects? Do they exist simply to bring him glory? To take the blame for his failures?
They are to serve as he sees fit.
The hell they are.
Believe as you wish. Speaking of his subjects, it appears lordship of House Wolfort will be passed down to young Serenoa.
What?
How fortunate for you to have a friend in the new lord. Best not take loyalty for granted, however. House Wolfort is obedient enough for now, but that can change as quickly as the wind. Use them well when you can, but be ready to bring down your fist if they dare to rise above their station.
Don't speak of them like lapdogs. They're not servants, they're my friends.
Do you really think to lead with such a soft heart? You are not fit to wear the royal signet.
Oh, stop this fighting at once. You frighten me.
Enough of this.
Where are you going, brother?
To train with Sir Maxwell. I would clear my head. There is a tourney on the morrow, after all.
Brother...
I yield.
Your spear wavers, my prince. Something weighs on your mind.
You've always been able to see through me.
It's no great feat. Your heart lies ever on your sleeve.
Do I hear disapproval in your voice?
Not exactly, my prince. It can be a weakness, yes, but it can also be your strength. After all, sometimes a direct strike is most effective at piercing a formidable defense.
I will take those words to heart, Sir Maxwell. Thank you for today.
The pleasure was mine. I expect a good fight from you tomorrow. In the final match, no doubt.
I take the field with House Wolfort. Together, I have no doubt we can emerge triumphant.
Ah, that would explain your improvement. Young Serenoa is a worthy training partner. Even so, I have no doubt you've held your own against him. Tomorrow you shall show the realm what I already know. That you are...
Sir Maxwell. Sometimes I wish I wasn't a prince. Sometimes I wish I'd been born your son instead.
Surely you jest, Your Highness. Your father is a great king, and an even greater man. It is an honor.
Apologies. I forget myself. I must have... Anyhow, I suppose I should rest till the morrow.
It cannot be easy being the youngest prince. To have others expect nothing from you, yet still shake their heads in disapproval. But you can rise above this, my prince. Seize your chance and lay everyone's doubts to rest once and...
Now that's what I call a feast. You've landed quite the catch, Frederica. He is a good man. I can...
You are too kind, Lord Dragan.
And humble as well. Are you impressed as I, Frederica?
I can tell that your heart is pure and gentle, my lord.
Lady Frederica...
Forgive me if I caused offense. I thought only to return your sincerity and kind.
No apologies are needed. I am happy to meet your approval.
Thank you.
Words come so easily to the both of you. A perfect match.
Forgive my curiosity. What sort of life did Lady Frederica lead in Esfrost?
Her life? Truth be told, my dear Serenoa, not a pleasant one. Though Gustadolf's full siblings are the worst of the lot. They have not a shred of human compassion between them. They cruelly bully the girl endlessly, regardless of time or place.
Is this...
True? Of course it is. I know Frederica's suffering all too well. My own father lived ever in the shadow of his elder brother, the former Archduke. But no more. I shall show all those simpering fops that it is no— And so I did my due research at the archives.
Dragan, please. I believe you've had enough to drink.
You can hardly blame me for availing myself of Glenbrook's finest libations, brought by traders from the realm over. Each cask more exotic than the last. Why, to not partake would be an affront to our newfound allies.
Just make sure your head is clear for tomorrow. Or have you forgotten you're meant to be representing your nation?
Oh, yes, A ceremony to usher in a new age of harmony and prosperity. I am too young to have known the wars, so I see our three nations joining hands more as a matter of expedience. But what of you, my kin-to-be? How do you see our grand cooperative venture?
It is the first step towards true harmony among our three nations. I welcome.
I see. I admire your optimism, even if I cannot say.
I know that old grudges die hard.
True. And people are ever eager to follow a kind heart over a wicked one. In any event, it is always good to have another... Let me tell you what I believe. I believe we're on the cusp of a great achievement! As always, it is the young who must bear the burden of... whatever lies in our future. Those who make it will mark their names in history. And I would write yours next to it, my dear cousin. Pray, come.
Trigan, are you quite all right?
Worry not, Frederica. I'm just a bit...
It would seem Lord Dragan has turned in for the night.
Quite the passionate fellow, isn't he?
He's never been one to hide his ambition, ever since we were little. Neither does he hide his disapproval of my brother and true-born siblings.
Feelings which you share?
I grant it would be satisfying to see the sneers of those who look down on me wiped from their faces. But I also agree with Lord Simone that we must set our gazes to the future. Though I know not yet how I might best serve in this new age.
We are of the same mind in that regard, my lady.
Please, call me Frederica. We are to be husband and wife after all.
Of course, my... we should carry your cousin to his chambers. Will you help me, Fred?
Certainly, Serenoa. Let us take care not to wake him, lest he...
Benedict. I thought I might find you here.
My lord.
Did you tell her that Serenoa would soon be taking over as Lord of Al?
Forgive me, my lord. I did...
Save your apologies, Benedict. Doubt, as do I. For 30 years you have served my house.
You honor me, my lord.
My lord?
My lord, I will call for a healer at once.
Do not bother. You know as well as I how my heart now fails me.
My lord.
And so I entrust Serenoa to you. For our house, pray he.
Certainly. I will live to serve your son until I...
Did you hear that, Destra? Our boy is in good... My old dear friend. Long have we stood together.
I will not let you down.
My beloved son, Serenoa, will oversee the matters of our house from this day forward. I expect you to serve him.
Of course, Lord Simon.
Aye, my lord. Our undying loyalty to House Wolford.
My son, listen well. A lord's judgment shapes the fates of his responsibility for their well-being.
Yes, Father. I shall... To that end, I require wise counsel. To get as Lord of House Wolford, it is my duty. I shirk not from this responsibility. For my house and my people, I trust I can
Well spoken, my son. I dare...
The scales of conviction, a holy relic, said to be blessed by the deities of old.
It was gifted to our family by the King of Glenbrook. From this day on, I entrust. However, it is of little use without these.
Coins. 7 of them.
Tokens of conviction, we call them. Give one each to only your... They will guide you when the path is darkest. Their words will illuminate the pitfalls ahead. Heed well the advice of your friends and subjects. Such has been the way of our house, and such you must see it always shall.
I will, Father. I shall treasure these gifts and make wise use of them in times of need.
Very good. Now do your...
We await your orders, my lord.
We depart for the capital at once. May this ceremony be but the first of many joyous occasions ahead of us.
And so the stewardship of House Wolford passes from father to son, with the ceremony to mark the beginning of the joint mining venture and a tourney on the horizon. The With no heroic deeds yet to his name, the new Lord Wolford sets his eyes on the proving ground.
Good morning.
To show his worthiness.
Good morning, Tarison Morgan.
So Lord Simon will step down. I suppose the time comes for us all to pass on the torch eventually. What wisdom has your father bestowed upon you?
He has told me what it means to be lord of a house.
Very good. Serenoa of House Wolford. The crown of Glenbrook now looks to you for loyal service and brotherhood.
Yes, your majesty. I shall not...
I dare you to say that again, Thalis.
Must you make me repeat myself? I am the Prime Minister of Esfrost. I and I alone am fit to represent our nation. Go push your papers in the shadows like the minor lordling's son you are.
You would shame me? You, who would be nothing if not for your high birth. Your ineptitude is mocked by noble and commoner alike.
Dragan, you forget yourself.
You both forget yourselves.
Frederica?
If you must bray at each other, then do so back home. Your bickering will bring shame upon our nation.
Such strong words, sister. Do you think you're above us now that you're being wed to mighty House Wolfort?
Please, Erica.
My apologies, but the ceremony will begin soon. I ask the delegates of each nation to make their prep.
And you must be Sarah Noah Wolfort. Well done, Frederica. I see you've inherited your mother's wiles. She always did have a way with men.
Too bad you also inherited her hair. That sickly pink makes me want to retch.
Pray forgive my cousins, Lord Serenoa, and for...
Those two, they were...
Phallus and Erica Esfrost. Full brother and sister to Archduke Gustadolf, and my half-siblings.
I see. Well, I hope that we can all come together for the sake of our grand endeavor.
My honored guests, I am pleased to announce that operations at the Grand Norzelian Mines have commenced in earnest.
The Earth has yielded treasures more magnificent than even we had anticipated. May the mines endure for many years as a symbol of prosperity for...
Well said. With Hyzant's salt and capital, Esfrost's ingenuity, and Glenbrook's raw materials and manpower, our realm's future is bright indeed. It is a partnership built on 3 pillars. Each... A particular note is Lord Dragan, whose knowledge has allowed us to so swiftly see... And House Wolfort, whose mediation has proved invaluable in forming this accord. May their deeds be forever. Let us raise our cups and... Huzzah! Huzzah!
Lord Serenoa is smiling from ear to ear.
Do not get too swept away in the moment, Eridor. We have a job to do here, and the...
Now that the formalities are done with, step forward, Sir Maxwell.
So, this is the one they call the Dawn Spear.
Glenbrook's fiercest warrior. They say he has never known defeat.
I would take the measure of this man.
Now that the foundations for peace have been laid, there is a tourney to be had, after all. A much...
Here, here! Here, here!
Will any among you prove a match for our Sir Maxwell? I very much look forward to finding out. Until...
Eat, drink, and be merry. It shall not be long until final preparations are complete.
Our time is nigh, Sarah Noah. Ah, but I forget myself.
Thank you. But living up to the title will be no easy task.
You'll do your father proud, I'm sure. Unlike some of us.
This is no time for self-pity.
Sarah Noah.
However, even the strongest of us have their moments of weakness. Whatever happens, we mustn't turn away from the difficulties ahead of us.
You're right, of course. A member of the royal family should not be so maudlin. Thank you for reminding me of that, my friend.
You two are quite the pair, aren't you?
Fast friends from the day.
Apologies for not introducing you sooner.
I am tasked with keeping His Highness safe, though he
Ah, Prince Prince Roland has told me much about you.
I shall see that it is so, my lord.
Now, let us begin our preparations.
Today, we claim victory.
The combatants have arrived, and the stage has been set. Fighting for the honor of the Grand Duchy of Esfrost. Fighting for the honor of the holy state of Hyzant. Minister... Fighting for the honor of the Kingdom of Glenbrook. House... And last but not least, the victor of our previous...
Hurrah! Hurrah! The Wolfort Lordling is here in his father's stead, I see.
Lord Simon's heroics on the battlefield are the stuff of legend. A pit.
You will match swords with me. I promise to make it every bit as exhilarating as...
You have his spirit, if nothing else.
Indeed. I look forward to crossing swords with you.
The combatants have assembled. I shall announce our first pairing as Minister Exham and Lord Wolfort. Make ready for combat!
Be gentle, my lords. I'm not as strapping as once I was.
I expect no quarter from you, Prince Roland, nor from you, Lord Sir.
They're two of Hyzant's most famed generals. We'll have no room for mistakes.
Then we shall make none. Now, let us show them for honor and glory!
Your orders?
won't lose!
You are not worthy of my time.
Here I come.
Take that!
Forward!
Let us pry out their weakness. I have your back.
Come at me! Show me what you're made of. Ah! Now then.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Allow me. I needed that. I fight for peace. With the powers in me. Out! I will end this.
Sound strike.
May I?
This is the end. Victory is within
May I?
reach.
Charge!
it! Did you see that?
Shall we begin? Your lifeblood shall paint my sword.
When a wolf is cornered,
I'll make this quick.
Time to take flight. You'll get no mercy from us.
I shall try my level best. Just as I planned.
A wasted effort.
Now then. I've been waiting for this.
You brute! Now, show it! Did you see that?
I shall do what I can. Allow me.
the tides are turning.
Let me show you what I've learned. Two ashes. I will end this.
Sound strike. Sound strike.
Charge! Take that!
Together.
From where shall we strike?
The hunt is on.
Darkness engulfs you.
Allow me.
Nice try!
I shall try my level best.
You've left yourself open.
Goddess, I thank you for your blessing.
You find the goddess in odd places, Exam. This
The goddess works in myriad ways, Minister Soursley. You...
By her grace!
Now then!
Cool heads shall prevail. Be at ease.
This will be of great use.
Allow me.
You're wide open!
For a better world.
I'll take you on!
Leave it to me!
Brute! I asked for no quarter. You did not. Minister Soursley, I leave the rest in your capable hands.
I can still move. This is the end. A new power.
I won't lose!
Yeah! Yes!
I struck true.
Forward! wait your turn.
Your luck has run out. We've breached their defense. The hunt is on. This ends now!
What have we here? For my kingdom!
I'll take this one. Yes!
I shall try my level best.
Yes!
Just as I planned.
Have another!
Tomorrow is a new day.
Shall we begin? Be at ease.
This will help.
Let me show you what I've learned. Flames, heed my call!
You won't beat me! Away!
May I?
I need a healer.
Oh, no!
For victory!
Your luck has run out!
From where shall we strike? I'll make this quick.
Your luck has run out!
I've gained new strength.
With clear eyes, I move forward.
Here I come.
You're wide
Battle
open!
is won.
My old wounds flare up again. I can fight no further. To think they'd get the better.
Your father taught you well. You well fought. The day is yours.
Victory
Thank
goes to
you.
House Wolford! Our next bout shall be between General Avlora and Sir Maxwell.
Maxwell.
May glory go to the victor.
Stand back. This one is mine.
Very well. Whoever taught you, they taught you well. Though something tells me you surpassed your teacher long ago. Your defense is formidable.
Unbelievable.
As is yours. I yield.
Victory goes to Sir Maxwell!
Yes, I think so.
My hand. So that was General of Laura. I pray never to meet her on the battlefield. There will be no quarter given today, young lord.
I would expect nothing less.
Let's go. Oh.
Huh? Where am I?
Ah, you're awake. And none the worse for wear, considering the blow you took from Sir Maxwell.
He was too strong for us in the end.
Today, yes. But let us keep at our training. One day...
Let us work hard for that day, my friend.
I lost. Why? I didn't lost. No.
Serenoa and his stalwart allies prove their mettle against the realm's fiercest warriors before finally facing Sir Maxwell, victor of the previous tourney. Though beaten in the end, Serenoa's courageous display impresses itself upon all in attendance. Any doubt thus marks an end to the tourney and the festivities as a whole. With the spirit of harmony in their hearts, the delegates of each nation make preparations for their return voyages.
Nice graphic.
Honored guests off shall be your last lordly duty this day.
Last duty today.
It is not to be taken lightly.
It is not taken lightly.
They shall be sent off with all the pomp they deserve.
All than they deserve.
You take to your new role well, Lord Serenoa.
Well, Serenoa.
As I must now take to my own. Pray, visit me at the mines whenever you have the time.
Farewell, Frederica. May we never meet again.
We will never meet again.
Thank you for such a productive use of our valuable time.
Thank you for
I do so love interminable speeches and watching brutes play at war. Truly.
Oh, thank you. Go home.
Oh, but I should watch my tongue. Wouldn't want her to go whimpering to brother.
Pay my fool cousin no mind. We have work to do. Work more important than any he could hope to be trusted with.
I apologize for those two.
I apologize.
This was a fruitful day for all in attendance.
I am glad to hear you say so, General of Laura.
I can't believe we lost. I thought you were supposed to be one of Hyzant's greatest warriors.
Our foe was a worthy one. It would be an honor to cross blades again someday.
Thank you for your hospitality. Please give...
Of course, Minister.
Thank you for your hospitality.
It would seem everyone is gathered. You'll find your boats are laden with a bounty of Glenbrook's finest wares and victuals. King Ragnar asks that you eat and drink your fill, and toast to our three nations' newfound alliance.
More of that swill you call wine? I suppose I could force myself to partake.
Your king honors us with his generosity. We shall present these as offerings to the goddess of salt. The Hierophant, too, will note. Lord Wolford, I bring a message from King Ragnar. He would have you join our guests on their return voyage to serve as their envoy.
This is a great honor, my lord. You would represent our nation and speak with the king's voice.
If it is His Majesty's wish, it is a duty I will. But there are 2 vessels and only one of me.
He would leave that decision to you, Lord Wolford.
Lord Falks, as representative of another of Glenbrook's high houses, will board.
And why was House Tellior not given this honor? Last I knew, our kingdom...
Mere fact that you whimper those words before us is answer. Good show at the tourney, Lord Serenoa. You truly are your father's son. The king has seen fit to leave this decision in your hands, and I shall not gainsay his wisdom.
A lord must be worldly as well as wise. I trust you will conduct yourself as befits the lord of a high house.
Thank you, Sir Maxwell, Lord Falks.
The king has entrusted this decision to you, my lord. I suppose you have an idea as to why.
He means to test my judgment. He is waiting to see which I choose and for what reason.
Indeed. We are friendly with both nations now, so... That said, there is no telling how these relations may change. No doubt, the choice you make will have an effect on our own house's relationship with the nation you choose.
Really?
I understand. This requires careful consideration. Benedict, gather the others. I would hear their opinions on the matter. Then we shall consult the scales of conviction.
At once, my lord.
Conviction. My lord. Let's go, my lord. Okay. Today is over. Thank you. Down. See you next time. Thank you.